Hello folks, Rashid here. Thank you so much for joining. And today we will look into different examples of regular expression. Regular expressions, as you know, in other languages, they are used to find some patterns in text, in a long text. Um, they can also be used to replace certain patterns. Um, and this is very handy when you are parsing files, when looking for certain, for example, you're extracting data from a report, and and then you're presenting in a CSV format, um, or in more presentable form. For example, in a timing report, you see uh, we have start point, then go through a lot of through points. They have several columns, a lot of information there, right? And if you want to extract some information that you get on the start point and end point, then there's slacks and everything in a single row for each path. And that's how you create a summary CSV files. Then that's where these regular expressions are handy. Yeah, somebody had asked about the application of this. This is a very typical example, parsing a report file and changing the format. So here I will show you some of the basics of regular expressions in Python that you are at least familiar with. And when you're creating complex code, then of course you will not write it yourself. You will have AI write it, but at least knowing certain basic things will help you to understand that code and if you need to change anything. And that's where these tutorials that I'm doing going to be useful for you and for also for myself in future, that okay, you go through it, know the basics, the basic commands and all that. So today's is regular expressions, and I already have a different lines. You can see here piece of code here. So instead of typing everything from scratch, this time I already practiced these things for you, and I'm just going to show you that, and you can then practice a lot. You can ask AI to give you a lot of these examples too, but sometime when somebody else teaches you a little bit, goes through it quickly, then it helps you jumpstart. All right, let's get started. So in this one, the very useful module is this RE that you need to load. Remember last time I talked about what is the difference between modules and some other things. So RE comes, you load RE, and then you can use different RE functions and variables. Okay, so we will look into that. So this is the text from which we have to find a pattern. And let's say we want to find sample, and we don't know when this text comes in. This is part of a file. So when we start reading files, in which we will start doing next next video. So in what we do is we have a text coming. Let's say we read each line of the file, and for each line we are checking if it has sample or not. I mean, you can be checking if it has slack or not, or you could be checking what kind of instruction it has add or not, right? Stuff like that. So here is what you do. So what you do is first you put this RE, and then you call this function. So here you can see when you do dot, all these things will come: function, classes, variables, and all that. So this search is one of the, where is it? Where is it? Yeah, here, that's the function. All right. So you put here, if you put this here, it will do all its things itself. But what I'm looking for, this pattern, and this is the variable that has the pattern, and this is the variable that has from which I want to find that pattern, right? So once you do this, then you can check if, and here we're looking into if else syntax as well. So if match found is 1, is returns true, then we say, okay, yes, pattern found. And to find that pattern, you do match, and you do dot. You will see a lot of things, but from that you can see group. So for example, if I do, let's say, if I want to find simple, then let's run that. So pattern not found because simple is not there, right? So if this is a simple sample, okay, and now you see, I find it. Now there are other things in the match. So if we do this dot, and you can say, all right, let's put the brackets on this is 16. So it ends on number 16. So each character is 0. Come on. 0, then 1, then 2, 3. Space is also a character. 4, 5, and all the way to when this ends here, this character is the number 16. So there is also, so you can find, just showing you an example. I don't know if this is useful here or not. So start at number 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And before is 10, and this end is at, I don't know what was 15. All right. So you can do something like this. All right. So let's move on to the next example. So next example, I want to show you actually, if you focus on this one, let's take this and this one. Here I'm using this pattern there, and I'm trying to find it in this text. So there are 12 apples here and 5 bananas there. So we are trying to find there. So the different thing I've done is I put this R. This R stands for a raw text. So in this case, if I don't do here, I think it will still fine. Let's do, okay. So I'm looking for there. And here is another example, right? Let's remove this. All right. So you have seen that we are looking for a pattern there, and there is here it point. The last one. Okay. And it shows the, start at 39 here, character, 39 character, and then when the end is 44th character, and the pattern that found is there. But it didn't find it that one, right? So if you want to make it case insensitive, then re dot ignore case. Put there, and then you see that it has found the first there. It always find the first time it appears in the text. And we will look into another function later on. Oh yeah, find all. It kind of find everything. I think you can search. I don't remember exactly what if you want to find two of those. I mean, you can ask AI. But anyway, the important thing here is, okay, the text, the pattern, then you use this search, and then you can use different things with it. You can make an ignore case. But another important thing I want to show you is most of the time you will see this R here, lowercase r. What am I doing? So just remember that, okay? This stands for raw. So you will see in every other example, I have RAR here, and that's what I wanted to show you. For example, if this is your text line, this file is located as C blah, 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 blah. And you want to find in this one if there is C user test or not. And let's remove R. Okay. I run this. Everything is good, right? I mean, we can do, let's say, just to check the code. Okay. All right. It was finding located and it found it located. Understand? So let's do, I want to find this users. All right. And you can see that giving me errors. Because what's happening is, in this case, it's looking for backslash It thinks that this is not, uh, this is it's treating as a special character. For example, I think that it is fine here if, let's say, I want to find this backslash t. It looks for as a, tab kind of spacing here. Okay, here Python changes backslash t to a tab character. So basically here it looks for that, oh, there is a tab character there. You see it, you will see here a pattern. That's you. It gave me error. So in this type of situation, when you have a lot of these backslashes, right, and you want the Python interpreter to use these backslashes to, when try to matching for it, it stops it from, interpreting them as some special meaning. It's just like, okay, pass these as is to the search function. Okay, so R tells Python interpreter, don't touch the backslashes, pass them directly to the regex engine as they are. Understand? Makes sense? So if I do this now it's fine. It has found this in here, and it hasn't complained about anything else. So you understand that that is important. You will see R written everywhere. I think that's as simple. We have already done this. So in this example, yeah, we want to find all the instances of fox. Here I haven't used pattern variable. I just put the pattern right here. In the text, ignore. So how many foxes are there? There's a fox, and then there is a fox here. Okay, if I don't use this, then how many foxes will be there? Just one, because it doesn't find which one. This one. All right, another example. Let's look into it. This time I want to give you a different thing. So let's say we want to find this thing. Right? It has a line in a file that we are reading, and we are looking for this pattern. What we are looking for is there is, if let's say every time there's a 3 3, we don't want to match. Not found. But we are, if the line has this, we want to find it. So this pattern we want to find. So this is again just like Perl and other languages as well. I think you put backslash and t. So we are saying, okay, don't. I'm just thinking if we it actually just found one, because I'll explain you later on. These brackets, they mean something special in regular expression, mean any of them. So we don't want regular expression to take special meaning. Here we have to put this backslash. Means, okay, don't take a special meaning. And later on, I will show you. I took a snapshot here. And I'll show you what these brackets mean. A setup bracket mean it finds any of these characters. So in that case, we have to put backslash here. Where I am. Yeah, here. So you have to put here, and you also have to put, because even dart means something special in regular expression. All right, make sense? So if you don't do this, then it's not gonna find it. Well, in this case, it's find it. Okay, 10.34 it has found. We don't need here. All right, that is something. Okay, from here, some other things come in. So first of all, look at this. This mean W. So we can also put. Let me see. Do that. So if you look at this one, so here is I want to show you example. We can also find, we have some of these characters there. Oh, I forgot to copy those. Okay. I want to show you that's backslash d, which is not different in Python. It is similar, but here I can say, for example, maybe I should show you that before. So let's say, D plus. So this means in this one, any decimal character. Plus means one or more. So backslash D means a decimal and plus mean one or more. So one or more. It found this one first time, then it found this dash which was not decimal, so it stopped there. Makes sense? So for example, I can also do all right, so what I just did was, if you look at this mean one or more decimal, and then you get a hyphen, then one or more decimal, then you get hyphen one or more decimal. Okay, makes sense. So you can, instead of saying, okay, give me one, if I don't do this, actually, let's leave it there. It's not complicated. All right, so you can use that one. Another example here is, okay, here I have a function so that I can every time call it. So in the text, what I'm finding here, you just need to understand this thing. So this means is the beginning of the line. So for example, here, we started with, let's say, give a better example. Okay, yeah, this does come here. This one, yeah, this one is, let's remove this. Now it matched this one. Okay, so if I want to match that line starts at this, I don't know if this is the right example, then it will match exactly this thing here. Okay, so what I wanted to show you is this one matches the start of the string, very first letter, and first letter is hash. And this one, what this bracket means, that means is A to F number or 0 to 9, like hexadecimal numbers are from A to F. They contain either 0 to 9, then A, B, C, D, E, F, right? So this is what it's saying, that then the number, the text has a hash first, and then after that is anything like that. And then I put also this requirement means only 6 of the characters. So in this case, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is good. And then it ends. This dollar mean ends. So I think these ones are, here it is. Yeah, it start with. So for example, this will match this thing. If I want to put dot, any character, so D dot G, and this can match all these three. And this dollar means it ends with, and this is back a little period. Okay, escapes. Okay, this escapes a character, a special character, like it, those ones we already used the examples when it was the bracket, right? All right, so you understand this one. So I run this code and you will see that this is true, this is true, this is not true. Why? Because the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 6 are there, but it doesn't start with hash. And this one has G in it. So this, it doesn't match. All right, here I'm just calling that function. Don't get confused. I'm just calling that function and returning the value, right? Because it has its search, it matches the return true as return false. All right, makes sense. So let's look into this one, the last example. Text here, and the pattern is R. We want, now you see that we have this lowercase bracket, and we say backslash W. This means non-white character. Mean it's not a white space or tab or nothing like that, just a character. So it finds characters means one or more, and these are all those until we've hit this column. Okay, that is this match. And then I say, okay, in meets column, and then backslash s. What? Oops. This means this over here, backslash s star means. Star means what? Let's go down. Star means 0 or more. So what does that mean? Basically, this thing means sometime it can be a white space here, sometime no. Let's say there's white space there. And then there is another bracket and say whatever after that. Dot star mean just match anything. Okay. So first of all, this will match. But what is the purpose of these brackets? Right? Make sense? Let's do, show you. So whatever it finds this inside this match we will get with group 1. Remember previously we were not putting any group, just empty. But now we're putting this one. This is the first match. So if you do this, the first match is this contact, right? Right before it. This was the string. Non-white characters. And after that, the second time we find this thing inside. And this is basically whatever after white space. So this way we found our username is first and then the email is second. What if I don't have white space here? What will happen? What do you think? Is it gonna match or not? Without me running it, tell me. It match. Still, because why? Because we have static. Now if we have this, now this means one or more. Will it match? No, because there is no white space here. So you understood why we're doing it? Perl has the same thing. All right, so this one, as I explained, this will any character. We have gone through this one. This one, 0 or more. We already look at the example. 1 or more. Question mark, we can put 0 or 1. 0 or 1. I think this will work here too. Right. But if I put 1, this should still work. If I put 2, oh, it still works. How is this? Oh, you know what? It's matching rest of the white as part of this one. So you see that? And if I put, let's say, if I put here something else. Yeah, 9. Okay, yeah, 9. Let's do this. It's 0 or 1? 0 or 1. It matched. Okay. It only found this one. Yeah, it is not gonna find this one, but that's okay. So let's put 1. Found. Let's put 2. Not found. That's what I wanted to do. I'll show you later on, maybe in the description, but you can search yourself. Those words slash D, backslash D plus backslash W, some of the other ones. So yeah, this is the purpose. Just it. For example, I think I didn't take a full snapshot. This is also from the AI, so you can generate it yourself. So this one, a set of characters. So if you put this any vowel, if it's A, it will match A. So that's what these brackets mean. When you put this cap there, that means it will match any non-digit. Basically, this was our backslash or or that is sorry. This captures and groups. We already did look into that. And this matches this or this. All right. Wow, that was a lot with the regular expression. Hope you understood and hope my lesson was okay. Uh, these interactive session can be long. All right, that's it for regular expression. I think you can practice a lot with the help from AI. And in the next video, we will look into file, read and write, and while loop and AB function. Okay, maybe two videos. All right, and then we will start on a project of simulator assembly. All right, that's it. Thank you so much. Bye.